here he is, live from the Orange Bunker in old London town, the entertainer who is fast becoming completely unknown, Adam Temple!
And yes, I am fast becoming completely unknown. I would like to rectify that. Wouldn't we all? Because we all want to be famous, do we?
Yes!
Right? No?
No.
Never.
No, because we all know there's only one thing that brings fame.
What thing?
No, not fame. Pleasure. Captain Playthings as well, yes. Captain Playthings, amazing self-help tonic, yes.
Yes.
Just one glass of this. Just think what it did to Barney Schmooze, the voice of wisdom. Right. One glass of this will change everything. It will make you beautiful, attractive to members of the same sex, the opposite sex, dogs, cats, the police, everything. Now take the Dalai Lama for example. There's a guy, what a performer. Now, one glass of this transformed him. And after that, he made the most profound statement of his showbiz career to date. And that was, the journey to 1,000 encores begins in front of the bedroom mirror.
Amen.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, coming up, Captain Plaything, Hula Girl, and much, much more.
Whoa!
I need a little pick-me-up, something that'll fix me up and make me feel alright. It's someone I can shout about, who knows just what it's all about. I wish I knew her name. You can't let depression take control. You gotta tell your own story the way you want it to be told. 'Cause I'm a psycho silver surfer and I'm always on parole. I guess I need a little piece of lemonade soul. I got to find my lucky number before her love grows cold. I guess I need a little piece of lemonade soul. I think I need a change of scene, a supersonic love machine to make me feel alright. Someone I can call my own, and I don't need a telephone, and then you might get through. You can't let the madness lock you in. You gotta go your own sweet way, and I know where to begin. 'Cause I'm a psycho silver surfer, and I'm always on parole. I guess I need a little piece of lemonade soul. I got to find my lucky number before her love grows cold. I guess I need a little piece of lemonade soul. Lemonade soul. Lemonade soul. Next up, Barney Schmooze.
Will the Golden Dust Man find love? Will Father Gently find the perfect recipe? Does Captain Plaything have a secret lover in San Francisco? These and other questions will not be answered in the next episode. Thank you and good night.
Oh, it's you. Hello again. I'm thrilled. It's me again, Father Gently. Do you like my shoes? Today, I shall be giving you, for your pleasure, a hot and satisfying, filling meal, and I'm serving it on a plate. Now, you're going to need to get your hands on some free-range sausage. I get mine from a meat rack in the West End. Please make sure that your sausage has been outside. That way it's firmer and meatier. Pleasure without cruelty. Now, preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Then throw a splash of your favourite oily stuff into your dish. And 5 minutes later, slip your meat in. Don't forget to turn over and do the backside. Now, sift 3/4 of a cup of flour with a pinch of salt. Then thrust your fingers in and make a well. Add to this your 1 1/4 cups of milk and 2 beaten eggs and a pinch of Sister Rosemary. Oh. Now comes some ultraviolence. Beat that stuff till it's thick and creamy, then pour all over your hot, brown, meaty sausage. Slam it in, shut the door, and watch and wait until it rises and puffs up. Then sip a chilled Fino for 30 minutes, and when it's up and ready, withdraw and consummate. There you have it, my toad in a priest hole. Ta-ta! And remember, gently does it.
And now we move on to the adventures of Hula Girl. Here we are outside Abbey Road Studios with my good friend Hula Girl, who, like many ladies today, is obsessed with show business. And she said, I want to break into the business. So I said, okay, we'll take you to Abbey Road, maybe you get a bit of notice. But I warned her that this is a tough business. You know, when I got into it, I was 17, went to Denmark, met all those lovely... Anyway, won't go there. Anyway, as we know, we're at Abbey Road, which is the... What groups played it? Herman's Hermits, that was the group that played it. Wow. No, what if the Beatles were still together? Just think what they could have created. A hard day's journey into night, or perhaps... Imagine There's No Taxman. But anyway, this is the first step on Hula Girl's rock and roll journey, so join us. Some days you just can't get any attention. Okay, we're outside another rock and roll landmark, trying to get some attention for Hula Girl to boost her career, just to get it started. We're standing outside this office thing that used to be the Beatles boutique in the 60s, but it's closed. I didn't even tell me. Anyway, here we are in Baker Street. We're by the cinema, which you know they might have a hula festival. Rock a hula, baby. Good evening, sir. Okay, Hula Girl's been in the business now for about 5-10 minutes. She's been rejected by a lot of record companies. She's done the rounds of all the reality shows and she's fast becoming completely unknown. Anyway, now she's got this idea that she'll hang out at the Good Mixer, rock and roll capital in Camden. She might meet some of those lovely boys from the Britpop bands and sleep her way to the top. But I've told her, I said, look, these guys are all respectable married people now. They don't want to be cavorting around with you, so hopefully I can talk her out of it and we can just get back to normality. Goodbye.
Who nicked my eyelash clip?
Folks, for anybody wanting to go in show business, this is a cautionary tale. Hula Girl, she gets in the business, she's not done any singing or she's been to a couple of meetings and they've told her this and that. She's wooden and her voice isn't good. And she's taken it to heart. And you know, to make it in the business, you've got to keep going. And look, I find her, she's broken away, she's selling herself, she's on the game. Anyway, folks, I'm rescuing her before she does something she's going to regret. We're at the Wallace Collection in London. Now, I don't know who this guy Wallace is, but whatever it is, whatever he's collecting, there's a lot of people who are digging it. So anyway, I'm here with Hula Girl, and after she slipped into the world of prostitution, we're going to try and clean up her mind with some beautiful artworks. Okay, we're just off Portobello Road, where I finally convinced Hula Girl to visit a long-lost relative behind the glass. And here we are in rock and roll heaven, home of the Clash, career opportunities. Oi, oi! So we're going home to the bunker. Thank you, good night. Excuse me, I'm with the gas board. See, back in the Vale of the old pub. Don't behind us at this station. Your bit is on its way.
Thank you, darling, and good night.
We're going to bring on a lady now who more often cleans the orange bunker, and she tells me she's messing around with some potion, Captain Playthings, but apparently it's quite good. Anyway, she's been asking me, can she do a number, blah blah blah, so we're going to give her a chance. Captain Plaything.
They call me Captain Plaything, and I'm a girl of my own making. I like Pilates and kinky parties. I do Kung Fu and I know karate. I hate Sinatra, I've read Siddhartha, and I'm qualified in drama. Oh boy, I'd really like to strap you on sometime. But first you have to learn how to respect my mind. 'Cause I'm a paid up member of my own sweet gender. We're the East Finchley Women's Liberation Front. Yes, we're the East Finchley Women's Liberation Front. We're burning our bras, we're smoking cigars, we're keeping our men in specimen jars. We're the East Finchley Women's Liberation Front. Yes, we're the East Finchley Women's Liberation Front. And we'll take the shine off the old battered mine hall. They call me Captain Plaything, and I'm a girl of my own making. Oh boy, I'd really like to strap you on sometime. But first you'll have to learn how to respect my mind. 'Cause I'm a paid up member of my own sweet gender. Yes, we're the East Finchley Women's Liberation Front. 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 They call me Captain Plaything. They call me Captain Plaything. They call me Captain Plaything.
What a performance!
Fantastic.
Captain Plaything, I'm seeing you now in a completely different light. I saw you in a very dim light before, never dim, but I mean, oh, I'm blown away. And
Did
this
you just call me dim?
No, I meant to say dear. Okay. Your tonic, your self-help tonic. Will you tell the world the secret ingredient?
Well, no, I won't tell the world, but I will tell you.
Oh, thank you.
It's baklava.
Baklava, folks. That's the secret.
Baklava.
Baklava.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all I can say is, would you perform again and some other time in the bunker?
Of course.
Captain Plaything, come on. There's only one person in the golden world of show business could follow a performance like that, and that is Barney Schmooze.
An informant tells me that this show is now under the surveillance of Inspector Rheingold's music police. Stay in your seats and nobody gets hurt.
In the Val Delving masterclass of showbiz tricks. These are a few things he passed on to me, and I'm passing them on to you. See what good they do you. So you got to start big. What could be big? You could. That's as big as you're going to get right now, because it's a Sunday afternoon. But it could be any time wherever you're watching from, if you're not already turned off. Anyway, so you've come in big-ish, and then, okay, so you got a bigger rhythm, because you know audiences, they're hung up on this thing called rhythm. So off you go. See, ethnically correct, whatever that means. So you're chugging away, the audience is chugging away with you. Okay, you may have got them, you may not have got them. Then you want to give them a bit of a rock riff. But you don't want to bring them up too high. You just want to hold them like that, like a butterfly in the wind. So you've got them like that. So now you've just got to give them a bit of romance. You've just got to keep them floating. And that is the famous love chord, the French chord I call it. It's a major seventh, going out to you for free, normally for £1,200 plus VAT. So you've got them now, they're all swinging along. Then what you may have to put a bit more rhythm in. Keep... Then you've got to put a flashy lick in. Chef Beck, I'm really sorry. I'll get it right. Anyway. So now, if you haven't got them by now, you're never going to get them. So, you cruise into the big showbiz finish. Now that could be, well in this case it will be, it's going to be the symphonic ending with a bit of the modulation. Because in show business, modulating in semitones up the fretboard like that is very stimulating for you and the audience. I sometimes modulate alone, but I prefer to modulate
in groups
with all together, like this. See, already that modulation is spreading. So as you're modulating, you're giving it a... Ovulating or copulating, I don't know. Anyway, so... If you don't get them after that, I mean, you know. And then, go to the big finish. And then given the symphonic ending, that's Symphony 6, Movement 3, by that great composer Seek, who comes immediately after Haydn. Here we go. It's a wonderful business.
Yes.
Folks, we're honoured to have a great and unique artist with us tonight. Will you give a great welcome to the one, the only, Anchor!
Go see all the boys in the back room will have tell them my side. Go see all the boys in the back room will have and give them the poison they name. And when I die, don't spend my money on flowers and my glitter in a frame. Just see what the boys in the back room will have. Tell them my side. Tell them I cried, and tell them I died of the same. And when I die, don't buy a casket of silver and the candles all aflame. Just see what the boys in the back room will have. Tell them I sighed, tell them I cried. Tell them I died of the same. And when I die, don't pay the preacher for speaking of my glory and my fame. tell them I died of the same. Yeah!
Your Honor, I demand a retrial!
They say showbiz can be a dirty business. Life can be a dirty business. The guy that is coming on right now is the clean-up king. In the world of self-help, he's helped himself and helped others. He could be rooting through your garbage tonight. Will you welcome the one, the only, the lonely, the Superini McVooty McVouty O'Rooty, the Golden Dustman?
Yeah! Yeah!
Dustman. Sorry, Dusty. Do you mind if I call you Dusty?
No, please do.
Okay, so it is a pleasure to meet you. Now, what is this about that you actually go through people's bins? You find things?
Yeah, well, it's amazing what you find in people's rubbish, really. And I mean, I've found what? Rings, rubber dinghies, knickers, different, you know, you come across these medical problems and
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like you can help people. So you feel quite gifted and special.
You are, sir, you are. It radiates out of you, it really does, yeah. It's the best way to radiate, in fact.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, the most important question, because, you know, today's audience, they're into this love, bliss and everything. So, for the sake of the viewers there, a lot of lonely people out there, does the dustman have a Mrs. Dustman? Who rattles your lid? Come on. There's nobody. You know what, that is really, really sad. With all the good work you're doing for other people and you go home to an empty dustbin. Listen, I want to help you out. There's a lady standing not too far away.
Where?
Behind you. Oh, good God. What do you think of that, eh? Isn't she beautiful? Look at those eyes. That complexion, that expression, that emotion. She's waiting for a man to fire her up. It could be you. Now, what do you think?
She's lovely.
She is lovely. Now, I hear you're a bit of a singer. Is that true?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, look, I'd be willing to accompany you. I think what a nice little number, a nice little ditty would do the trick, okay?
Okay.
What key do you want it in? Hey?
Hey?
Good. Right. Here we go. Right. Now I really want you to, I want you to get over there and I want you to, or whatever you want to, I'll step out here. And I want you to really sell yourself here because this could be the difference between an empty bed and a boom. Okay? Here we go. You're the man now. You're the man, okay? Be as golden as you can.
Do you feel abandoned on the rubbish heap of life? Don't give up on yourself, just take my advice. 'Cause guess who's coming round the streets of London town? The Golden Dustman, collecting twice a week. The Golden Dustman, if salvation's what you seek, please try to understand. Your life is in my hand. The Golden Dustman, the Golden Dustman, the Golden Dustman, the Golden Dustman, the Golden Dustman.
Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it. You know what? Where are you?
Huh?
She said yes. All we need now is get a clergyman in. Not now, I just want you to take a little bit of time to consider, because it's a big step. But one thing I want you to think about, don't go registry office. Because God wants you. She really wants you. And so I'm going to see if we can get one of the top clergymen in the business. He's very busy, Vatican, here, there, everywhere. Gig, fully booked. I'm going to get him in. So go away, talk with the lady, and we'll come back to this later, okay? The Golden Dustman.
Yay!
Twice the
È sempre tempo per amare.
You can't say fairer than that. Next stop. What is the well-dressed native wearing? Bones through his nose, an ivory earring, old leather jacket and a worn-out jalaba. What was the brand of that old toga? A gift from a priest on a trip to Angola. On the day fled trousers came to Africa. On the day fled trousers came to Africa. What was the cause of so much grief? Flared trousers or a breach of the police? Curfew in action and the riot police. What was the poor man trying to score? Holes in his trousers from crawling on the floor. When the day fled trousers came to Africa. The day fled trousers came to Africa. On that special day, everybody bought 3 pairs. The king said from his balcony, there will be no squares. Put on your brand new trousers. Put on your brand new flares. Dancing is compulsory. Nobody sits on chairs. On the day fled trousers came to Africa. The day fled trousers came to Africa. On the day fled trousers came to Africa. The day fled trousers came to Africa.
Attention! Attention all senior citizens! Surrender your weapons and no questions will be asked!
There's only one. There's only one father. Father gently.
Can we have some witnesses?
Oh, yes. I'll witness.
Yes.
Ugh. Makes a change from being the guilty party.
We are gathered here today in holy matrimony. Love is never counterfeit. It's pure and never phony. Now do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? And will you take this dustman to tidy up your life? Hip hip hooray, that's what they say. There is nothing like your wedding day. So glad and gay, that's what they say. There is nothing like your wedding day. Now love is a fly on the wall who sees it all. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. And love is the wind in the sail. It's the holy grail. Tra-la-la-la-la. There is nothing like your wedding day. There is nothing like your wedding day. There is nothing like your wedding. Think all the joy you're spreading. There is nothing like your wedding day.
And now, once again, at election time, it is time to vote. And the main candidate is the one, the only one, the Bombardier.
faces. Oh boy, we can't go wrong. We got that nasty bomb, and we're shaping a better world. Boomtown, Napalm Springs, they're the towns to see. Making bullets, tanks, and rockets, and artillery. We like to make it clear. All hail the bombardier, bombastica. Oh, we love you. Yes, that's right. It's time for everybody to get up and dance and have the party with the party line. The only line, the right line. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's it. If you can't see it, don't go for it. If you can go for it, get it done right. Because you know, if you don't know where you're going, you shouldn't be on your way there. So make sure. Don't I look better than I did on the telephone last night? Oh, yes, indeed. You know I do. Boomtown, Napalm Springs, they're the towns to see. Making bullets, tanks, and rockets, and artillery. But I know I'm part of something, something so much bigger. God put me on this earth with my finger on the trigger. Oh, bombastica, it's so fantastica, and we're shaping a better world. We like to make it clear. Oh, hail the bombardier. Oh, bombastica, oh, we love you. Oh, bombastica, please just won't do. Oh, bombastica, we love you. Vote for compassionate bombing.
If you thought tonight's show was bad, next month's will be even better. Thank you and good night.
Hello there. It was great.
È sempre tempo per amare.
Oh, yes! Yes!
When's dinner? All right. Who nicked my eyelash glue?
Thank you, darling, and good night.
Thank you and good night.
Remember, gently does it.
I know it's in your rubbish.
I'd like to thank all the peons, peasants, and personalities that have made this a wonderful night.